Yo, what is up, friends, foes, members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya, I'm the Omni King, and welcome. We are back with more CrossCodes. This was a stream. Why am I sad? There we go. This was a stream that was supposed to be cross-stitching, but I don't know. I'm just kind of in a funk on IRL stuff. Not just like, I'm a little bit, you know, because of how behind I am on the design, but just also in general, I'm also a little, how do I put it? IRL stuff is a lot harder to do because there's so much more restriction and limitation you have while doing, like the fact that there's a camera, I can't eat or snack or, you know, stuff like that while streaming, if I get hungry anyway. I have to be very careful so that the camera doesn't show myself, you know, all these varying things, and it's a little taxing, so I might be just taking a break from cross-stitching for a little bit. But yeah, so with that said, I think we should just get straight on into the game. I got nothing else to add here. All right, here we are. So we continue. Now we just need to head. Oops. Just need to head north to base and keep. Really water plants. I get it. I just forgot it like that one time. That one time about every month. How? I know, right? Jorn is literally no chill with Apollo. Here we are! No joke, it's a big city. Base and Keep. Bustling city of the jungle. Place full of opportunity. Yet, there resides a severe lack of justice. Dividing the rich from the poor. I also don't like the rain. Yes, the rain. The poor folks of the city have to suffer through it all year long. Why? I'd say it's the jungle's answer to this iron scar amidst its sea of trees. Bummer. So what now? There's a dire need to prepare for all the dangers of the wilderness. Fortunately, we can find lots of expertly crafted goods in this trading hotspot. And of course, there's the urgent task to speak with the mayor. Remember the blockade at the front of the temples? Right. We're gonna go talk to someone. I'm also gonna change pets. Let's change pets here. Let's run the butterfly. Almost can't really even see him. Here we go. Oh look, it's another Spheromancer. Hi. You're level 99? Nice, welcome to the max level club. Lee. And how many hedgehogs did you kill to reach it? Wait, you gonna count them one by one? I'm not sure I have that much time. Nick, welcome, hello. So this is a small NPC in, so this is a guy that literally killed the beginning enemy in the game until he reached max level. And, you know, he just talks to you about it. But if you're level 99, he actually says something different. Now, this isn't a New Game Plus thing. I just imagine he has a dialogue for level 99. Even if you never New Game Plus. Hey, wow, you're level 99? Nice, welcome to the max level club. Whee! And how many hedgehogs did you kill to reach it? Wait, are you gonna count them one by one? I'm not sure I have that much time. Alright, more story, let's go. Time for a phone call. Alright, we head up to the mayor's office. You have to listen to me, Mayor Sullivan. You again. If you want to speak to me, please make an appointment. This is an emergency. Things are about to escalate. I'm sorry, sir. She just burst in. It's okay, Penny. This seems important. You can go. Yes, sir. Alright, so what is it? The village of Verda is currently under attack by dangerous creatures. We've already lost the entire north of the village. Oh, very sorry to hear that. But how does this concern us in any way? You see, the Shad are blaming the power plant. Well, of course. They always do. And I always tell them the same thing. The power plant is fine. We make sure it's all in perfect harmony with your oh-so-holy track. Please listen. Things are not the same. We are desperate. The Shad now started a protest in front of the Grand Criscajo as we speak. They want to stop the power plant and are ready to use force. What? What? You Shad want to use force with sticks and stones? Don't make me laugh. I know you hold little respect for us, but I beseech you, don't let this end in a bloodbath. What choice do I have? You know as well as I do we depend on the power plant. Can't simply turn it off. I'm very much aware. What you can do is help us free the village of those creatures. If you do, things might calm down again. A few of your guards should suffice. You wild people come around with your petty problems and I'm supposed to spare some guards for you? Speaking of annoyances, what's the Seeker doing back there? Your notifications are working correctly? Or working incorrectly? Hi. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, isn't this perfect? If you need someone to deal with your creatures, I'm sure a Seeker like this will do the job. If you want access to the temple to the north, it's in your interest to resolve this dispute quickly, right? Please, Seeker, we're in dire need of any help. Thank you so much. Great, that settles it. Seeker can do her thing and everyone will be happy. I see you hold little respect for Seekers as well. My job here is to run a city in the middle of a dense jungle. I don't have time for people and adventures. We're for wild people and adventures. You two do what you must to solve your problems. And make sure you free the passage to the power plant soon, or I will become another problem for you. Now, if you'd please excuse me. Meet me outside, Seeker. I'll tell you everything I know. I had enough of his arrogance. Such arrogance. The mayor encapsulates himself in his own world, blocking off all outside issues. Indeed, very much like his iron-walled city. Seeker, over here. Thank you
for helping us. The tension between humans and Shad around here is as bad as it gets. It really doesn't help that the mayor is acting so selfishly. But where are my manners? I'm Katara. Lee, hi. Oh, my food's almost here. I was born in Vertaville, a small village to the southeast of Gaia's garden. But I spent a large amount of time with humans. Anyway, let's not dwell for too long. My village is in danger. You see, our village was attacked by strange black cats. They've already pushed us out of the north side. It's because of this power plant. It's disturbing the ancient track and it's punishing us for it. My people are not happy. They're ready to fight and I fear the worst if we don't do something. I'm sure if we can drive these beasts away, the Shad will calm down, but we have to act fast. Let's first meet at Vertaville. There's a landmark in the eastern part of the village. Oh? You already unlocked it? Let's not waste time then. It was a clever usage of sign language, Lee. And the NPC even recognized it. I'm impressed. You've come. Quick, follow me. Hello again. Hi. This is the northern part of the village. As you can see, the beasts have already come this far. These are the black cats that have taken over our village. Well, we call them Wickcats. There are only a few. The real threat is further ahead in the chief's den. However, there is no way the other Shad will let you through. The other villagers are dead set on shutting down the power plant, and they will deny any other kind of outside help. Yes, I know it's cumbersome. It's the same kind of stubbornness I know from a certain someone. Anyway, that means we have to help them in a sneaky way, and I have a plan. See that house over there? That's my home. It's now overrun by those creatures, but it has a valuable treasure. One that'll let us sneak our way around the guards. All we need to do is get it. That's where you come in. You need to go into my house and grab my old stone key. You think you can do that? Great. I'll leave it up to you if you want to get rid of the cats or not. The more are gone, the happier everyone will be, I imagine. But they're very aggressive, so be careful. Okay, let's open these ropes so you can jump down from here. Sadly, there is no other way in. Alright, that did the trick. Once we've got the key, let's meet again at the Vertaville landmark. Good luck, and may the Krishko be with you. Yeah. Go to hell. Do you mind? Not technically no. And that's I'll leave it at that, but you'll see. One sec, could be right back for my food. Alright, I got my food. Food is here. The problem is because Lee is an AI, fixing the voice issue is not something that's doable. All the other Evotars that speak are made after Lee. Lee was the first Evotar, so her systems are a lot harder to fix. Oh, back already? I saw you getting rid of those Wickcats from here. Thanks for that. Did you find the key? Good. And it looks as sturdy as ever. Now we can sneak past the guards. But we have to take a little detour first. The hidden path we need to use is outside the village. Follow the right path to the Grand cling the river. Be there. Yeah, she's the prototype, basically. So the lack of speech was a side effect of the whole process for her. The only words she can say are the ones Sergey has the ability to hard code into her. She does get a few more words, though. Oh, when did I switch to shock? The process on how the other Evotars are created does get explained. Just not yet. Finally here. Let's act quickly. If you remember correctly, the spot was somewhere around here. Eek! I forgot how suddenly it comes up. Back when I was younger, me and the other younglings played here and found this. I believe it was an old escape route built by the founders of our village. The important part, we can now get to the chief's den. Up ahead are a lot of Wiccats and also something which I believe must be their source. I don't know exactly where the source is, but my bet is it's one of the houses. The others told me it should be very hard to miss, as it looks pretty out of place. Like some kind of glowing pole. They believe it's an extension from that cursed power plant. My hope is that by getting rid of the source, we can put an end to this infestation. Seeker, you must go in and find this source. I'm sure that by doing so we can claim the shad and bring an end to the tension. Fuck it, you stupid cats. That's it. Looks like those were the last of them. Justice has been served. I gotta go all the way back. I jumped the gun a little bit on the fast travel there.
Oh, the music is so good. Where are my scissors? So I just want to... I would like to kind of eat my food while it's still warm. Oh no, the cat's hurting me. How will I ever survive? Sadly, water is not an option. I can only do ice, but let's try it. I think it worked. What, you didn't expect me to turn into a tank made of ice and launch a rapid stream of ice missiles at a cat that utilizes electricity?
You're back. Did you find the source of the infestation? You really did it. Where did you find it? What was it? It was below the chief's house and some strange poles that summoned the wit cats. It really doesn't sound like something humans could do. This is a sacred place to my people. We better not tell them that you've been there. Well, all those wit cats sure are gone suddenly. This is amazing. Let's quickly go to our eldress and tell her the news. She sees the cats gone. I'm certain the shad will calm down. She's resting in the western part of the village. There's a large tree in the middle of the lake. Come and find me there.
Like my input wasn't needed. Lee's expression says it all. Smugly. Sadly, options are limited. And what map? I don't think it's on this map. But there is a map. Let me find it. Not this map. I'm looking for something very specific. Here it is. I wonder if they'll ever bring back the fishing system. Kinda... I felt like I needed to do that to answer the second part of your statement.
Nope, where am I going? Human, I know you mean no harm, but please leave Shad alone. You broke trust, and now my people want war. No. What you want, child? What is Human doing here? Grandmother, I have good news. The Witcats are history. These seekers helped us get rid of the infestation that befell our village. Oh, is this so? Indeed, it was quite the... So you work with humans against my will? Grandmother, please. I just wish for peace between our races. I know, child, but defeating Witcats will be no solution for long. As long as humans poison jungle, our struggle will continue. Still, it is great relief that our village has been freed. Seeker, you helped Shad, for that we are thankful. I wish your kindness was more common for your kind. I will order Shad the free way to Sacred Temple. But let your people know. Should your poisoning continue and Witcats return, there will be no more compromises. I will go to old home now. Tara, will you come too? Need to talk. Thank you so much, Seeker. There's not much I can give you, but have a few human credits. I hope we can meet again. For now, it seems I have a good scolding ahead of me. But they're not lizard people. This city is bird people. Lizard people were in the desert. You just can't really tell by their models. We're also on an alien planet. What's your point? There are cats that use electricity and parrots that hold machine guns. With that, the quest was completed. Justice has been served for now. Will it be the last we hear of those black monsters? Only the future will tell. Yeah, that was fun. Like how you tried to join those conversations and they just ignored you. Well... yeah. I assume it's because Lee is our party leader and the NPCs expect her not to answer in the first place. Anyway... we're now free to enter the temples to the north. But I think we played enough for today, Polly. Right. It was a good session. Thanks for joining us, Lee. It also seems you lightened up a little. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe we can play sometime again. Sure. It would be much easier to catch you for another duel that way. Yeah. Bye. What? So you want to get beaten up again already? Please give the girl some rest, Polly. Alright, for now. Till then, Spheromancer Lee, goodbye. Bye. Hello, Lee. I did not expect this turn of events, but it seems you got along quite well. Well then, should we call it a day as well? Alright then. Good night, Lee. Alright, like I said, I'm skipping these scenes. These scenes have, like, semi-relevant information, but... This is a dialogue walkthrough, and those scenes will not have any dialogue changes. If you want to catch them, I just recommend watching my full playthrough, where I read all the dialogue. Good morning, Lee. Hi. Yeah. It must be a strange feeling waking up in the middle of a jungle like this. Any new memories? I see. Actually, I would like to ask a few more questions about your memories of Sapphire Ridge. What exactly was it that you saw? Do you think you saw Satoshi and Gotham somewhere in Sapphire Ridge? Okay, here's my hypothesis about this. Could it be that there exists some kind of hidden location somewhere in Sapphire Ridge? I figured that. Assuming that they're still working on Evotars, they need a place within the playground to properly test them. Now there's Vermilion Wasteland, which seems to be used for that. But your memories indicate there might be a place like that in Sapphire Ridge as well, correct? Hopefully we'll find a way to access it. Who's that? Hello there, Lee. Hi. I'm glad to see you're back again. We've missed you for quite some time. Did you by chance already do the first mandatory quest of Gaia's Garden? Oh, nice. That means you can enter the dungeon. Did you finish any of the dungeons already? Me neither. In fact, I was planning to run one of them today. So how about we meet up in front of the dungeons? Okie dokie. I'll be waiting at the Peridot approach landmark. See you soon. Oh, Citron is back, I see. Does he want to run the dungeon together with you? I wanted to extend your vocabulary, but I'm still not ready. Maybe if I hurry, I can give you another word soon. Anyway, better not keep Citron waiting for too long. Yo, it's Tronny. It's hard to eat when it's text-only dialogue. GTA 5 was much better at this. Hello, Lee. Hi. Good to see you again. Well, the temple should be just to the north of here. Before we go, let's just wait for a moment. Bonjour, Tronny. Hello. So is it my imagination, or did I just spot a certain horned girl? Come on, Lee, don't hide. Hi. Why is she here? Well, I invited both of you, see? I heard things have been somewhat complicated between you two, ever since the raid. You could say that. Still bummed that we had to cancel it. Then Lee has been gone for so long, now she's acting all strange. Yes, I've heard as much. It's all just inherently difficult, you know, since Lee can't talk and explain herself. But is there really a need to know exactly what happened? At least it would help. No bother. Let me try and ask Lee a couple questions, okay? Sure, give it your best shot. First of all, did you intentionally leave the raid? Was it something you wanted to do? No. Was it some kind of accident or something else outside your control? And when you couldn't reach us for a week, was that intentional? So in short, all these things happened are not something you wanted to happen, is that correct? Well, you see. What about the whole thing with Lucas? What was that about? Emily, please. I'm sure that's even more difficult to answer. Instead, let me ask the most important questions. Lee, over all this time, did you miss us? Now, do you want to play with us again? Isn't that all that matters? I'm sorry, Lee Sherry. I miss you too. Hi. I was acting stupid. I'm sorry. Hi. Don't know what came over me. I was just so angry when you suddenly disappeared. I was angry, but I also missed you. Hi. I just wanted to know what happened. I was frustrated. But it's okay, I don't have to know everything. You always meant well. I should have known that. There you go. Glad we worked this out. Well, it's good to have you back, Lee. Finally back together. And this just in time for the dungeon race, no? That's right. We've all finished the mandatory quests, so we're good to go. Parfaitement. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Did you just reconcile with Emily and Citron again? Oh, that was quicker than I expected. Well, it might be a bit late, but anyway. Here's a new word for you finally. New word embedded. Sorry. Lee's face sums it all up. Oh, I thought it might have helped. Sorry? Yes, I know it's too late. So. Yes, I'm sorry. Bye. Hey, Lee, let's go! Sorry. Are we? I think it's the first time I've ever heard you say that. I mean, sorry. Right. Well, it's a little late to apologize now, mademoiselle. Sorry. Pasta de problem. Come on. Let's not waste any more time. Yeah. Here we are, that famous dungeon crossing. So which dungeon first? I think that is up to us. There are 2 temples we have to complete first in any order. The Sunaji Jiz temple to the west, and the Zervatar temple to the east. Once we've completed both, we can enter the Grand Chris Cajo to the north. Mon Dieu, that's a lot of dungeons. We don't have to do them all at once. I'd like to finish at least one of them today. Sounds reasonable. Right. All right. What about you, Lee? Are you ready to dive right into dungeon crawling? If you'd like, we can stroll around the jungle first, punch some more parrots. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you could do that. We leave it up to you, Lee. There is actually an interesting moment. I'll show you for a second. But of course, not entering a dungeon without us. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you something. It requires doing a small puzzle that isn't necessary to do it all. But I kind of want to show this off. I showed it off on my original playthrough, but I'll show it off again just for you, Nick. This was a little bit of an afterthought or something. I guess like the devs didn't actually kind of notice this at first. So while I'm doing the puzzle here, oh whoops, I fell. So while the game, I think this was before the official full release of the game, the devs did something where they made it so oh, whoops, clicked through the window. Where, there was, like, a little bit of a, it was sort of like a contest, and just random people would win, and the contest was basically NPCs would be put in the game, just random ones, to say something specific that you wanted them to say. And one of the NPC I'm going up here to talk to was one of them. Hey, Mario Bros. So here's the conversation. Hi. Great view from up here, huh? Personally, I like watching people more than admiring the view. This is the area right before Bergen Trail. People get excited when they realize they're finally at the end of the trail. Seeing the look on their faces, there's nothing quite like it. Takes me back to when I climbed the trail for the first time. How? Yes, I did see you actually. You had a look on your face that said you'd figure out a way to get up here sooner or later. And look where you are now. Well done. So this is an interesting line of dialogue. I think they patched it, but they may not have. The thing is, you can get up to this area as soon as you get to Bergen Trail. The problem is, how is not a word you have by Bergen Trail. I don't know if they patched it or not, but at the very least, originally when that dialogue was released, Lee could say how before the game actually gave her permission to use the word. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you pick the dungeon next. Tell me right now, wave or shock? Wave or shock? Ghost, welcome to the stream. Perhaps you can be the tiebreaker. Wave or shock? I need opinions. Nick and Mario Bros are on opposing dispositions here. I need to know what dungeon I should do first. Wave or shock? And I'm having a good day, by the way. Thanks for asking, Ghost. Hope you are as well. Are we flipping a coin? Alright. Alright, we're gonna flip the coin then. Heads. So, heads, so it's wave. So we're gonna do the wave dungeon first. Pretty sure you won the last coin flip too. Standing in front of the Sonaji's temple. So nice. Hey, Tronny. Tronny, you see this? It's in the middle of a lake. Yeah, what about it? It is, what about it? Oh, nothing. Alright. Away we go. I think we're all well prepared, nah? Ready to start the race? Yes. Okie dokie. You win again. Hey, look at this. I can bypass a puzzle. Oh, whoops. By the way, these fish are not new enemies. They're just on the left side of Gaia's Garden, which I didn't go to and probably won't go to. There we go. So, Tronny, yes? Isn't this dungeon an amazing place? It is. Quite amazing to see the bottom of the lake like this. I actually have to stop myself from staring at it for too long. We're in a race after all. Is that all? Huh? What do you mean? We're below a lake, and there's water everywhere. Aren't you supposed to be complaining about water pressure or something? Oh, well, you see, it's fine here. It's not a natural cave after all. It's a temple constructed by the ancients. I'm sure they have the technology to create the separate circulation of the water below a lake. So my suspension of disbelief isn't really compromised. This is boring. Lee, wait. Sure, Lee. Wait, are you running ahead while we have these conversations? Okay, enough talking. Race continues. Oh yeah, that was something Lee said at the beginning. It's like, end of race. Lee, wait. What? I think she means she'll wait for us at the end of the race. Hey, that's almost a sentence. Also, you wish. Yo, it's slimes. And they're going to have a very painful experience. Okay, so Mario, Nick got the heads one. So do I do up or down first? You pick. All right. Up we go. Oops. Yeah, that's right, I need this one. Hi, Merlin. Have you come to meow at me again? I just like to imagine that, like, Mario Bros gets a piece of Guilmon merchandise, and it specifically refuses to evolve down the Growlmon evolutionary line, just to spite him. I think that would be kind of funny. Nope. Screwed that up. What's this Digimon bracelet you guys are talking about? Is it like a Tamagotchi? Okay. All right, I got a hypothetical question for you Mario Bros here. You have a choice between two Digimon partners. Your options are a Guilmon that can never Digivolve, or a Gallantmon, but it will permanently and forever be at rookie power level. That's not a trick question, I'm just curious. He either has a Guilmon that can never Digivolve, or a Gallantmon, but it's only ever as strong as Guilmon. It won't be the actual level of strength of a Gallantmon. Fair enough. No, I specifically said Guilmon can't Digivolve. Basically, it's rookie level no matter what. He pretty much just has to decide who's his favorite, Guilmon or Gallantmon. At least he fits in a car. Buy a truck and you don't have that problem. Well, yeah, but the point I'm making is that Gallantmon's in the same boat Guilmon is. Like that's what I want to explain. It's just that it's stuck at rookie level. Like, it can't become mega. It doesn't have mega power. It has rookie level power. Other than that, it's the same as every other rookie. Yeah. But they both play by that same rule, not just Guilmon.
Oh, this one. Oh my god. The travesty. The absolute horror. Your Guilmon merchandise hasn't arrived yet. No! Yeah, I guess you could do that. Like, technically, if you argue that, would Crimson mode be allowed? Or is that taking things too far? Because X form is technically a stronger form. It's classified entirely as a different Digimon. Cause like I know like the wiki and stuff counts X forms as different Digimon entirely. It's a variation of Agumon basically, but it's not Agumon. There we go. Probably Agumon. I'm more of an Agumon fan than a Gabumon fan, so. Alrighty, go. Let's... Whoops. Alrighty, let's see, how do I do this one? Oh, yep. Yay, freedom. Dead. I win. Goodbye. I don't know. I think it would probably depend for me. Like, I don't necessarily care if it's male or female, but I don't know. Because it's like, it'd be... I just feel like... I don't know. I feel like some Digimon are already scripted to genders anyways. Like, say, like, Anjumon, Anjawumon, Rosemon, Lilymon, like, they're all kind of scripted to genders. Like, some Digimon, like Palmon, for example, because it's just a plant, could be argued as either gender. But once you get to certain forms, I feel like the idea of gender kind of goes out the window. Because it's pretty much already set in stone. I've said this before, I'd have Agumon Dorumon. Male or female voice? Probably male, because those two Digimon are generally depicted more as males. There we go. Yeah, but none of the other forms are. There we go. Took a little bit, but I got it. Yeah, I kind of, like, Nick, in the end, like, I probably agree with that, too. If, like, my options were a random Digimon or no Digimon, I'd probably just go random. There we go. Yeah. Doesn't Minervamon Digivolve from Lady Devamon? Well, Joe, how is everyone doing? Pretty well on my side. I'm enjoying this entirely bug-free dungeon. Well, it is underwater themed. Bugs really wouldn't fit in here. That's right. Only lots of fish. Fish are okay. Well, and those blob thingies. They're not too bad either. Pretty fun to punch into them. So all these enemies are wave themed, right? Does that mean that wave is the element of fish and blob? Suppose it's related to water, but in an abstract way. You got waves and water, but a lot of other things as well. I, for one, am just glad it doesn't include bugs for once. Lee, wait. Yes, we get it, Lee. Let's race on. Gauntlet. There we go, both dead. Maybe drop more than one slob at a time, or blob at a time. Come on. Didn't grab this key. What? That doesn't sound right. This is very underwhelming. Oh, god damn it. I know what I did wrong. I hate this one. Oh, god damn it. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Got it. Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow too, so if the stream goes on for that long, that's probably when I'll get off too. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Not for work, I'm off tomorrow, as you can tell by the time of my Biomutant stream, but I gotta hit up Walmart early in the morning. Pre-stream. This is a near impossible boss to one cycle, by the way. I've seen it done. I've actually seen a video of this boss getting one cycled. It is nearly impossible.
No problem, Mario Bros. Glad you're back. And now I can kill him. Yeah, so I saw a guy one cycle this guy in the arena. So you get him to his first break phase, then the guy grouped all the slimes on like very nicely on top of each other, hit him with an Eternal Winter, and KO'd. So this is Eternal Winter, by the way. And killed every single slime in an instant. Oh, just a second. I thought it was rather quick this time. Hey, congratulations. What? I'm last this one? I'm the last one this time? Looks like it. Lee, wait. Yes, Lee, I get it. You waited, Mund, yeah. No wonder you did with your weird damage thing or whatever, cheater. Sorry. To be fair, we didn't really wait that long. It was pretty close. And this is not our last race. Anyway, let's just go to the Space Bird. So how was your day, guys? We talked about Digimon and stuff, but we haven't talked about days. How was your day? Maybe. It sounds like an interesting idea. I've also been thinking of doing crest streams as well, where like you put VTubers in alignment with certain crests. You had a bad day? Oh, that sucks. I had a bad start to my day. I fell asleep, like last night I fell asleep and I woke up, but I fell asleep in an uncomfortable position, so I woke up not really feeling like I slept. Hang on, 1 dungeon completed, 2 to go. Well then, let's go. Honestly, I don't feel like staying here too long. Yeah, the constant rain isn't all that comfortable, is it? What was wrong with your day? Let's hear the woes. Here we are again. We start the other dungeon now? Well, it is a bit late, isn't it? I'm afraid I'll have to log out soon. Same for me. I don't think another dungeon fits in. Oh wait, you know, before we log off, we should drop by headquarters and say hello to Lynn and the others. Just let him know that Lee is back again and ready for action. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh good. Let's not wait too long then. Not sure how much longer they'll be online.
Everyone, look who's back again. Hi. Lee, dear. Good to see you again after all this time. A little runaway has returned. Hi. Welcome back. We've been very worried about you. It has been so long. Sorry. Dear, what exactly happened back then? To you back then? Well, couldn't really figure out the details, but it's clear none of it was Lee's intention. Of course not. Was there any ever doubt about that? Well, there really wasn't. I was just stubborn. I'm sorry, Lee. It's alright, Emily. We've all been rather bummed out about the raid, but I'm sure that another opportunity will come up soon enough. So that's all well and great, but one major question remains. What about the hugging of Lucas? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I'm joking. Just joking. I make a big deal out of it. Maybe she just likes to hug people. Well, it did come out of nowhere, though. Wish I could have seen that. Well, one more to Gallantmon. Oh, God. A lot of unfortunate circumstances all in one day. Well, here's hoping things will turn up. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. You know, not to sound very stereotypical, but I'd rather like to know how this whole situation was even possible to begin with. Lee being online with no way to contact her, especially over such a long time, really is strange. You know what? You should talk to Ivan about this. Please, that's not how it works. Why would he care about individual user issues like this? All games have them. It's not relevant for the bigger picture. Yeah, as long as profits are flowing, the big shot shareholder is happy. Yeah. Just a record, that's why I've never introduced you to him. Well, sorry, but I have to log out now. We'll come back tomorrow and continue our dungeon race then. Same for me. See you tomorrow. Bye. Could be like the 3 Days Grace song. So-Called Life. Harold named Ivan. What's he talking about? Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad my stream is a positive note for you, Nick. Yeah. Bye. Oh yes, of course. Until tomorrow, Lee. I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I'm gonna look it up. Can't laugh, can't cry, can't live, can't die, can't do anything anymore. Can't love, can't breathe, can't talk, can't sleep, but I can't seem to stay awake anymore. What a time to be alive, such a waste of fucking time. But give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. And it repeats. And then my favorite part of the song. Feels like I want to jump, want to scream, want to run, want to fucking put a chainsaw through the wall. Feels like I'm living in a world where everybody's all for none and none for all. Such a good song. Good day, Lee. Oh yeah, this is a dream. I can skip the dreams. You should, if you want, you should join the, if you really like the emotes, you can join the, CrossCode Discord. The devs actually have a Discord for this, and if you have, Discord Nitro, you can use the CrossCode emotes anywhere. Hi.
Anything new that... Wait, does he remember something? About a location? About a person? I see. How you tell me by number this time? 1 Satoshi, 2 Shizuka, 3 Gotham, 4 anybody else. 3 Gotham, what did you remember about him? Anything hinting at where Satoshi could be located? There be. Sorry. Anything particular about Gotham? Actually, there was something that struck me back when we saw him in Vermilion Wasteland. Gotham. He didn't look like he was an avatar. He was the spitting image of how I remember him from real life. Was that what you saw? So Gotham, he's indeed not an avatar. He is himself located right in the playground. This is insane. Why would he even be here? Bonjour, Lee. Good morning. You are finally online. Trani and I have been waiting for you. We should continue our dungeon race, no? Great. I've got plenty of time today. Maybe we'll be able to complete all the dungeons at Gaia's Garden. Oh, maybe. We'll see. So let's start a party and keep going. No time to waste. I think the song So-Called Life, though, was a song kind of in reference to, like, all the, restriction, like, what the pandemic was doing to people, like, how it was affecting their mental health and all the restrictions and stuff like that. I think that's generally what the song was, like, that's why the pre-chorus is, what a time to be alive, what a waste of fucking time. Because we're literally in one of the most most advanced point in human history, right? Which is the present. And all we can do is sit inside and do nothing but, you know, have to become victim to ourselves because of all, like, the restrictions, the pandemic, and all that sort of stuff. At least that was, I believe that was, like, the reason the song was written anyways. Obviously, the core of the song can relate to generally anything. Well, you certainly match the description, hi? You're not the seeker who solved the problem with the shad. Ah, so my calculations were indeed correct as always. Anyway, your help has been very much appreciated. My name is Dr. Lou Kritia. Lee. Of course. The shad are a tad off in their thesis that the power plant is the root cause for this infestation. I would know. It's my obligation to make sure of it. There's no leakage, no parameters off the expected spectrum. From the track's perspective, the plant might not be here at all. Obviously, something else must be causing this. Alright, we'll see you later, Mario Bros. Sure, what exactly, but I will continue to investigate. Well, I'm sure you're here to enter the temple, so I won't distract you any further. Good luck, and if there is anything you'd like to know, feel free to drop by in my office. It's in that building to the left. Until then, Seeker. Bye. I think I have to invite them. We're at the Zatar dungeon. Such a gloomy atmosphere. Well, we're at the border of the infested jungle. Oh, right. And the infestation comes from the power plant here? That's what the Shad believe, anyway. Let's go. Dungeon race. Good luck, everyone. Time to sequence break again. Oh my god, come on! Can you stop? Come on! Right angles! Oh my fucking god! This is not fucking rocket science! Thank you! Holy hell! Dear God. So this is the mechanic of the wave element with these orb things. Whatever they hit, they will travel in the direction of that surface. So I want it to go there. Okay, so I screwed up on that one. I want it to go there. How did that miss? Well, just so I was wondering, is this temple the wave or shock dungeon? Oh, I think it's the shock. I mean, there's electricity all over the place. Enemies shoot lightning bolts and all that. I think it's wave because you use the wave element, no? Those weird balls facing through the walls are wave, right? I think so, yes. But you always get the element opposite to the dungeon's theme. Like getting heat in the temple mine, which is all cold and frozen. I wouldn't call the Fajro Temple the cold dungeon because you get cold. What? I thought Fajro Temple was the cold dungeon. The place is literally filled with ovens and heated coals. How could you call it the cold temple? I get the cold element and punch stuff to make it cold in the cold dungeon. Makes perfect sense to me. Gosh, whatever, labels. Let's keep racing. Nick, what's your opinion on that argument? Is this the shock dungeon or the wave dungeon? Yeah. Well, there's an interesting thing to consider, huh? This is the shock. Yeah, that's my mindset too. I don't know what Emily's thinking. So this is where the paths split. Yeah. Yeah, Emily's argument is that it's the element that you use that marks the dungeon, not the theme of the dungeon, which I think is kind of stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Having the element makes this so much easier. I'm telling you. Oh, you don't have to worry about angling in on the elemental orb. Alright, flip that, and then we flip this. And these are a huge part of this dungeon too. Oh, this part's fun. Turn. Alright. Sort of like kind of racing the clock here. New enemy. Now this enemy can literally only be damaged with wave. Every other type of attack is complete because it's classified as a ghost. Oh, this room's fun. Do this. I gotta say, I am kind of last night, after my stream, I goofed around a bit in Genshin Impact, and I gotta say, it was actually kind of fun to return. I was mostly, doing stuff as a means of trying to prep, so that way when I return on Saturday, I have a bunch of wishes I can do to try and maybe unlock some stuff, get some stuff. You know, who knows, but... But like, so the thing is, the world map, I had spent way longer in that than I wanted to, because my goal was entirely only to do, my goal was simply to, entirely to do, dailies. That was it. But I was only seeing 3 dailies on the map. So I basically kept exploring and opening up areas so I could get the other dailies done. And then I found out that the daily was tied to a quest, so it wasn't actually appearing on the map. Some of them, not gonna lie, are very complicated. You are not wrong. Just wait. The next dungeon, the Grand Kajro Temple, that is the first temple in the game That features, that requires you to use more than one element. It requires you to use both wave and, oh my god. Thank you. Suck it. Right, and then pretty much every area after that's gonna require you to use all 4 elements. Oh, those large wave balls, how do they even work? They make my brain hurt. Hey, look, Nick! Emily's on the same page as you. Yeah, they are strange, but they make sense if you watch them closely. Wait, don't tell me anymore. I'll figure it out myself. By the way, did you already meet the, I think, 3rd enemy type? You mean the floaty fog thingies? Right, those weird ghosts. Why can't I punch them? They're ghosts. You can't simply punch ghosts. Well, that is until we get the element of this temple, I suppose. Oh, that's right. Can't wait for that moment. Yeah. Emily just needs to get brain good. It's just that simple. Oh, you think puzzles get hard? That right there kind of confused me at first. There's the wave element is such a creative element, not gonna lie, but it is probably also the most brain puzzling element. Now, this one's easy because I already have the wave element, but if you didn't, you'd have to factor that in. Yeah. Yeah, there's some tough ones in this game, that's for sure. But they're... Hey, Neko! Konnichiwa, my friend. They can get even worse. Some of them get worse later. But they're so satisfying once you understand them. Alright, last rush. Ether snipe! Oh, okay, well that didn't work out very well. Oops. Okay, I'm changing one circuit attack here. Where's the ranged one? 。        . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . 。 . . . . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
Alright, ready? There's also the dodge one I could change to. I might actually, you know, I generally don't use the different dodge one because it's a lot harder to figure out. Because unlike all the other ones where, you know, it's front backwards, it's actually the opposite here. The attack is behind you. Pretty good. Not gonna lie, most of the funny dialogue is already gone now. The further we get in, the less unique dialogue there's gonna be, but it's still fun nonetheless. Alright, final puzzle here. This one can get confusing. Just pay attention to this, Neko. Or not Neko, sorry, Nick. You're saying the puzzles are confusing. Now, again, I have this on slower speed, so that it's going to make it easier for me to get this, but I bet you anything I'm still gonna screw up. Oh, I got it. First try. I'm actually going to change that one attack I'm using back to Ether Snipe. I generally like Ether Snipe single target only, but I generally like it more. Boss time! I win! Guys, that was a shockingly short boss fight. Damn, just second. Too bad. I thought I had a pretty good run this time. The boss at the end was pretty neat. I don't know, I didn't experience much of it. Darn it, last one again. I thought you'd do well since you figured out the puzzles so quickly. That pun hurts more than the puzzles. A pretty hard time at the last section. Too many of those enemies. Yeah, that was quite something else. Something, wasn't it? Hello, the space bird is waiting.
skipping all this. And done. Yep, the anticlimactic boss fight. Alright. Dungeon time! What's this? Hey, something is coming from down there. Stampede of bird people! Yes, my character is a girl. I can technically make her a guy, though, but canonically, Lee is a girl. I asked Neko at the beginning, and he said girl, so... Oh, you got to be kidding! Not the bird people again! Seeker! Hi. I'm so sorry. Could not stop them. Why? The Wiccats, they're back already. Some of my people have been attacked. Now they're hell-bent on shutting down the power plant for real. Hey Tara, it's been a while. You brought a lot of company as well. Yes, you. I asked you early at the beginning of the game, I believe it was you, if cause it prompted me if I wanted to play as Manly or not, and you said no. So, but I can still show off Manly. I can toggle it just to show Neko. No, we're in trouble. Let me guess, the cats are back? Yes, how'd you know? Well, we got them too, right at the power plant. That's terrible. No, it's perfect. Got them right where I want them. This is the perfect opportunity to research the heck out of these buggers. To determine their source, the actual reason for their existence. Spoilers, it won't be the power plant. I wish I had your confidence. Oh, I don't need confidence. I have science. Anyway, Tara, please try to keep your folks calm. Can't have them charge the power plant for the time being. Try my best. Seeker, hi. You have experience in dealing with these Wiccats, correct? Great. Follow me this way. I need your assistance ASAP. Yeah, she's the kind that takes your assistance for granted. Still, this might be our only chance to resolve this conflict peacefully. Let's all work together. Alright. Yeah, so I can go into inventory. And Manly. There's Manly. Yo! Have you seen my aura, Neko? I got a menacing aura. To be perfectly honest, though, the Man-Lee concept in and of itself was made as an April Fool's joke. Then they actually added it in as a legit DLC. Though, however, when it was an April Fool's joke and free, it only appeared on the menu screen and in character dialogue. For the rest of the game, it was only, and I think there were only, like, very few facial expressions. The DLC actually, like, added it in and added an overworld sprite as well. There they are. Please ignore them for now. We'll deal with those in a bit. To my office. Make yourself comfortable, Seeker. This may take a while. So we know that the power plant isn't causing this problem. You know why? Because the jungle was already infested when we started building the power plant. The Shad here seem to forget about that, but I understand their frustration. They also these cats, they attack on sight. Normally subtypes of the same family follow the same patterns, meaning they should behave like show cats, but they don't. This is this got me thinking, where have I seen this before? Well, the Bergen mine, of course. The track itself spawned these little bugs that took over our machinery and integrated into its temple. So maybe the same thing is happening here. Something is controlling those cats and making them so hostile. I studied those bugs for quite a while, you know. Fascinating technology. Yeah. I'll actually show Neko that after this dialogue here. They used a special frequency and impulses to override systems. Obviously, I extracted both the frequency and the semi-magnetic impulse rate. Where is it? Ah, there you are. And done. That was easier than I expected. Everything's ready. Let's head out for the field experiment. Alright. Let's go talk to Santa. It's Santa Claus. Still have the presents I left to give. I see. Don't wait too long. We'll have to do this quick. More or less, yeah. We're about to see another one. This little mission I'm doing, the boss fight, is a reference. Good. First step, let's get rid of the cats and their source. You know how to deal with them, right? Guards, the barrier, please. Good luck. Let the clones handle it. So much data. Come back to me, Seeker. Perfect. I took some measurements and things are behaving exactly as I expected. You see, you might think the Wick Cats and their source are already defeated, but in fact, we've only scratched the surface of the problem. Next step, take this device. Fair device obtained. How? This is the Frequency and Impulse Rattler, or FAIR. Yeah. This device is able to disrupt a rather large field around you. Anything that uses the same frequency should get picked up by this device. And if my calculations are correct, you should be able to see the real source of the problem. So please, go ahead. See, I knew it. And we just uncovered another hidden part of the tracks working. These poles must be the true source, controlling and spawning the cats over time. Now that we can see them, we should be able to remove them. Go ahead, Seeker, but be careful, those poles are the real thing, and they might behave differently. I already know this one's off to the right. There's only one specific one you need to kill, and it gets rid of all the poles. That was quite educational. Who would have thought the tract could hide these poles in plain sight? And it seems they form a kind of chain stretching over a large area. This mechanism feels somewhat familiar, though I can't exactly put my finger on what. I need more data, Seeker. That didn't surprise even me. This pole here pointed downwards, right? So this means there are more of these. Maybe they'll lead to some kind of route for which all these poles originated, in which case you must find it. Please come back and report your findings once you do, okay? So I'll probably do this mission and then the next dungeon and then probably call it there. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, well, the New Game Plus modifiers definitely make the game go faster. Right, and north we go. Da, 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 da. You know what? Let's change pets again. We've had the butterfly for the last 2 hours. Let's go to the cool bar. It's a crowbar with glasses. Sorry, I had to respond to the cat. Sadly no, but that also is because there are no head crabs in the game. Yeah, so, after a point there were 4 optional dungeons in the game. However, when they were originally released, each dungeon was exclusive to the console you were playing on. So the crowbar came from the PC exclusive dungeon, in reference to Half-Life. The Fly Shy, or the Shy Fly, whatever his name is, he came from the Nintendo Switch exclusive dungeon. Let me check the other ones. I think it's Tank and Microcrawler that are the other 2 exclusives. This message has been redacted. You see him rolling and you're loving it. Oh no. Oh, these conjunction ones.
Right over there. But yeah, the eventually though, the last final update CrossCode ever got, the devs made all 4 dungeons accessible regardless of platform, which is how I have all the pets. Alright, well, you're gonna miss the reference to the boss fight here, because it won't take me long to get to him. Open the stream up on your phone or something. Not that I, you know, I have any authority over making you watch, but you can always multitask. There's some people that watch 6 streams at once. I'm trying. Blame these stupid puzzles for taking so long. Why does this have to go all the way back to the entrance of the room? Oh my god. Okay, I'm on my way. On my way to the boss. After I handle this room, of course, because why the hell not? Here he is. Boss time. Who am I? So hungry. Must eat. You eat. What is this? Oh, it's Cephasloth! And he has a really long sword. And he's dead. Yep. Straight from the Final Fantasy itself. I honestly didn't realize it the first few times I played through the game. It wasn't until I later would notice the name. And then once I noticed the name, I noticed how a lot of the attacks, like, again, you can watch my original playthrough of this to like actually see the battle itself, because there are different phases and new moves unlock in each phase. So it's hard to really get a grasp of how much of the reference they got when I can only show you a little bit before I one-shot him. You're leaving? Oh, thanks for stopping by, Neko. I appreciate it. Hopefully your internet will be better someday. Hold it. Alright. I'm just going to kind of skip over this because this isn't going to have any dialogue in regards to New Game Plus. Alright, time to go to the final temple. So Trani's leaving because he has stuff to do. Joran's bailing on Apollo. Here's an idea. How about you join Lee's party again and run the dungeon with her? Huh? Anyway, I'm off. Bye. Well, that was quick. Bonjour, Monsieur Grasshead. Oh, you're here too. What did your friend just say there? Join Lee's party again? Yes. You two have played in a party? Indeed, we had a most formidable party just 2 days ago. How was it? Did Lee keep sniping away all the enemies? Yes. Yes, she did that. Oui, that sounds most formidable. Anyway, together, we're 3 people now, no? You want to join our dungeon race or not? You actually make a competition out of this? That's cute. It sure is, monsieur. It's time to duel. Look, I usually avoid partying with Pentafist scrubs. But with 2 Spheromancers, this might almost be enjoyable. What did you just say? So yes, I'll join your race. Oui. Now there's no way to back out of this now. The race is on, and this Pentafist scrub will kick your ass. And what are we waiting for, then? Now, interestingly enough, there's a little... I think it's this way. I think it's the other side. So there's something up here that's useful for some other spot. But this is kind of interesting. An up... Is that like 2 up arrows, 2 down arrows, and a left and right arrow? A left and right arrow, and that looks like the letters A and B. It's almost as if it's up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B. Shout out to the Konami code. Alright, and the last dungeon. Hey, I can't do anything yet anyway. Come on. There we go. Oh no. If only I could do something that would one-shot literally anything that dares try to hurt me. Just nuke the whole map. Oh, let's go. Honestly, I just feel like it's way easier to basically bait the mantis into when it jumps rather than having to play through the whole electric gimmick. I'm just gonna one-shot it anyways. Alright, so that side's done. Now we go up here for the other side. Next room. Oh, this one. So this is the one I need. There we go. And then we pull this one forward. And we do this. Next room. We're almost at a monkey fight. Oh, I hate this room. Oh, I got it. First try. Sweet. The slower puzzle speed definitely helps. Da -da 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 -da. More ghosts. Right. Here we go. Now I can work on this. So let's do this. Do this. Oh my god, you're so fucking annoyingly stupid. I hate you. Oh, alright, up we go. I win. Man, you need to up your game, my monkey dude. Because you are just awful. Alright, Spheromancer, there you are. Looks like the Spheromancers are leading a race now. Let's continue before the Pentavist catches up. Oh, another shared outdoor area? And I'm the last, aren't I? Indeed, we Spheromancers are at the very front as expected. Wee, just keep your smug face while it lasts. The race isn't over yet. We all just crossed blades with the Sun of the East. Still think it's just a funny ape? Pentafist? That battle was quite intense, no? Apes are still funny, though. That will never change. Now let's race on. Right. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, whoops. The hell? Oh. I'm stupid. See, this is what I mean. It's like, it doesn't matter how many hours I put into this game, I'm still gonna make the same dumb mistakes. Oh no. These Sergey's hacks cheat it's just so fun. I mean, it seems ridiculous, but it's just it's still so much fun. Oh, sweet. I'm really happy I'm getting some of these first try. Oops. Screwed up. So much for first try, right? There we go. Next outdoor area. Kind of reminds me of Golden Sun, the first game where you had to go up into that tree. Like, even like, I feel like there's a lot of this. I don't know if I've heard the devs talk about it, but there seems to me to just be a lot in this game that comes from Golden Sun. Like, a lot of inspiration came from it. Like, even how some of it's designed, it just looks straight from Golden Sun. Alright, this is a fun room. This one took me forever to figure out the first time, because it's almost like, you know, like thinking with portals kind of thing. Where's the third one? Isn't there a third one? I don't actually think there's a third one. Never mind. I don't know how I hit that. Okay, so that's going to put it on that one there. That's going to put that one over there. And then I go here. Shoot it straight down the middle. And then we do this. Outside, more enemies. Yeah, the stage 2 fire dash really kind of breaks it all. Once you have Sergey's hacks. Oh, thank God. This one's funny, or like not funny, but fun and tricky all at the same time. First things first, you need to turn this. You're back, Nick! You missed the Final Fantasy reference. The boss to the area was called Cephasloth. I'll show you. There he is. This is the true culprit behind the infestation at Gaia's Garden. Somehow it managed to snag at the track's power system and gained serious power in return. Not only can it communicate to some degree, it also gained an appetite for everything electrical like the glowing plants. It uses the same tactics as the normal sloth, but varies it up by dodging around you and using a longsword to sweep the floor with you. Additionally, it can trap you in lightning cage and attack you with dashes multiple times. Oh, I still made it. Good. More enemies. Whatever shall I do? It's only as if I can't defend myself against them completely. Oh, sweet. Well, that was a fast raid. What game was this? Is this the mobile game you play? Because I can't imagine like an MMO has a raid that fast. Oh, God. All right. Oh, does it? Wow. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one. Oh my God, that was so close. Oh my God. One of my favorite lines is coming up, by the way. Comes up after the next boss fight. Speaking of which, boss fight! I think you mentioned something about that before. We're at the top. We're on top of a tree. So, of course, what makes for a better boss fight than a monkey and a whale? No, it's not the Monkey King. It's Son of the East. It's not Sun Wukong. If anything, it's his son. Go to hell. I already beat you once. Stay down. I'm coming for your uncle next when he's on vacation. Hi? Spheromancer Lee, you finally arrived. As it turns out, your ridiculous damage doesn't help you solve puzzles any faster. Damn it.
the Pentafist in the end. We Spheromancers rule, blah blah. I get it, Grasshead. You win this time. This doesn't mean anything. Well, to be fair, I've run the Grand Krishkajo before. What? Obviously, this is not my first Crossworlds character. Then, why didn't you say anything? You dragged me into the whole thing. I figured you'd be aware that I'm an advanced player. Yeah. Well, you lost the Lee several times and... Oh, wait for this. Wait for this. So normally in the base game, Apollo compliments on Lee's skill level. After what Emily says here, but he's like, well, you lost the Lee several times in the duel, so I thought you were all talk. Excuse me, didn't you see how much damage she does? Lee. Very top of the Grand Krishkajo. Krishkajo. The final major temple completed. And all we had to do, so here it is, and all we had to do is beat an ape and a gigantic whale in a tree, also suddenly space. Screen capping that. You're really high up. It is just an illusion, of course. We Seekers would not survive long in space without oxygen. Do we even need to breathe as avatars? I'm talking in-game lore. Oh, right. Let's proceed. I might actually be able to push further. Journey has brought you to many different places. From freezing mountains. I was expecting this to take a little bit longer than it did. I could actually probably push through most of Sapphire Ridge. Freezing mountains over scorching deserts to the unforgiving wilderness. Yeah. You're not going to tell me anything unique. Yo, am I getting more SP even though I don't need it because I have infinite SP? Yeah! I don't care what you have to say. Finally, the Star Shade. Now the endgame begins. Why? Because we can learn all the level 3 combat arts now. Duels are now especially interesting. Which reminds me. Serious? Do you want to duel with Lee right now? Well, now certainly isn't the best time. We both need to prepare, get familiar with all the new skills. We also played for a whole lot at once, didn't we? It's about time to log off. That is a good point too. Anyway, didn't expect to say this, but it was really fun racing with you. You should join our party again sometime, Grasshead. That's Apollo to you. I'll think about it. Wee. Anyway, I'll log out. Now, see you around. Yeah, me too. Till then, Spheromancer Lee, Pentafist Emily. Bye. Mon Dieu, what a mouthful. Alright, looks like we're finally ready. Collect the Star Shade, we can enter Sapphire Ridge. Anyway, we have played for a pretty long time again. Should we call it a day as well? Alright, good night, Lee. Bye. Skipping the cutscene. Skipping the cutscene. I like how the aura exists in the flashbacks, though. Morning, Lee. Hi. So, did you see anything new in your dreams? Well, anything you think we'll be able to communicate? It's fine, Lee. I suppose they're just dreams in the end. They can be confusing. Anyway, time to enter Sapphire's Ridge. It's located to the east of Autumn's Fall, remember? And once we are there, well, suppose we just have to walk around until you recognize the places from your dreams. If I remember correctly, you first have to solve a main story quest in order to access the whole location. So it's probably a good idea to focus on that first. Oh yeah, one last thing. It's fine to explore the area with your friends, but once we get close to uncovering that hidden location, we should make sure we are alone. I expect none of this is really supposed to be official. Lee, you're here. Hi. Oh, what a coincidence. I guess you just logged in, didn't you? Emily told me how you did the tempo together with Apollo. That really must have been interesting. Don't worry about me. I just did the dungeon at my own pace. It was nice for a change. Anyway, I just collected the star shade. So if you want me to tag along in Sapphire Ridge, just tell me. Okie dokie. By the way, this place is quite amazing, isn't it? A view like this, just like a clear sky at night, it's always impressed me. Boundless sea of stars. When you see it, you start to realize just how insignificant we are in this world. Sorry, my stream on my laptop paused again. How insane. By the way, I know a good sign for this. Wait, Hey, I know that one. That's the sign for stars. How come you know this? Did somebody teach it to you? Never actually learned sign language before. Well, that reminds me. You should drop by the First Scholars HQ now that you're online. Got some great news for you. I'll go ahead. Let's meet over there. See you. Alright. Head to the First Scholars. Alrighty. Dun 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 dun. Lee Shuri, perfect timing. Hello, dear. I heard you've just been at the top of Grand Kishkajo. It's a magical place, eh? Floating up high in space, meeting all the ancient gods together. That's great. Anyway, we got awesome news, Lee. It's time for our second raid. Emily cutting right to the chase as always. Anyway, she's right. Found another opportunity for a raid thanks to Tronny. Please don't mention it. Humble, you looked it up and told us about it. The raid the raid would start tomorrow and is once again for 6 people. Lucas isn't around at the moment, so Albert would join instead. That is, if you have the time, Lee. Of course you have, no? Lee? I'm really sorry to say this, but it would be wise to decline the offer this time. Why? I have my suspicions, you see. It looks like the current raid system has a security hole enabling a third person to drag you out of it. That is likely how you ended up in Vermilion Wasteland last time. How? And we really cannot afford to end up there a second time, especially right now when we are so close to reaching the place in your dreams. So doing the raid right now would be very risky. Hey, you don't want to participate? Why? Dear, could it be that you're concerned about what happened last time? Come on. This was likely just a random issue. I would highly doubt it would happen again this time around. Oh man, that's a shame, but what can you do? Raids really are no fun if people are forced into them. That's right, everyone. We should respect Lee's decision here, okay? Fine. If you really don't want to, well, I suppose it's just a bit too soon after all. That's okay. I'm sure there will be more opportunities in the future. I sure hope so. I want to complete at least one raid with you, Shiri. Well then, I suppose it's time to explore Sapphire Ridge now. Oh, you're at that point now? Nice. I'm sure you'll love that area, Emily. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Anyway, I'll be going then. Let me know if you want to start a party, Lee. Same for me. See you around. Alright. So now I can officially invite any 2 of the 4 party members I have here. Apollo, Citron, Emily, and Joran. So I'm going to leave this up to you, Nick. Which 2 party members do I explore Sapphire's Ridge with? I'm going to let you decide.
Apollo and Emily? Alright. You picked a good choice in Emily. Because Emily actually has a lot of unique dialogue to this area. None of it has anything to do with New Game Plus. But it's just really funny dialogue. Alright, let's just run through. Wooden bridge, meh. Finally set foot in Sapphire Ridge. A mysterious land covered in eternal snow. Or eternal shadow, sorry. Wait. Wait, what is that over there? Please don't tell me what I think it is, what I think it is. There's actually before we approach that, there's actually another thing you can do. So you go to this list and you contact Buggy. Hi. Congratulations, you're the 1000th caller of this number. As a reward, you'll be given 1 million credits. Of course, we'll have to make sure you're not simply a bot calling this number. So all you need to do to collect your prize is to answer one simple security question. What fruit is yellow, usually curved, and can be peeled from two sides, one arguably the correct one? Why? I'm sorry, wrong number. Wrong answer. She gets, oh, may have gone too far with that one. I'm sorry, Lee. Why? Look, I'll just make it up to you. Drop by First Caller's HQ. I'll give you a real reward. Please don't expect 1 million credits, though. Wait. So he decides to be a dick. You missed, and this is a missable thing, too. After Sapphire's Ridge, you can't do this anymore. You can't do this again. Hi, there you are. Yeah, sorry about that last joke during the D-Link. That was in poor taste. So here's your actual reward. 3 gold bars. The answer is a banana. I told you it's not 1 million, but I'm not a Scrooge either. You can sell those and buy some good cobalt equipment or something like that. That'll pay off. The answer is banana, but the thing was, he was making fun of the fact that Lee can't actually communicate, which upset Lee. And he realized that he went too far because Lee is upset that she can't actually talk like others. So, Emily, unique dialogue? No, not the... What's it? No, not the bugs! Why would you fight the bugs, Lee? Why are you doing this to me? What is this? Why are they walking? Are those swords? Why do those bugs have swords? I don't understand. Lee, please, make them go away. Are they gone? Please tell me they're gone. No, not the bugs again! Lee, I hate those things, please! I thought I'd see those in the jungle. Why are they here instead? It's all over! Please let it be over! My roommate's home, 1 second. Stop fighting the bugs, please, Lee! Things are creepy and fast and jumpy. So much jumping and swords. No, why won't you stop fighting the bugs? No, why? Damn it, Lee, I can only handle so much bugs per day. Lee, please, again. Stupid bugs.
Again with the bugs, can we fight something else? You like fighting those bugs. Did we fight enough bugs already? And the bug therapy continues. Wow, I think I'm healed. It's all good, Lee. We can stop fighting them now, Shake said. Please! Here we go again. Bug's dead. Whatever. Pandas. Okay, I'm starting to get used to those things. My favorite thing too is that there are spiders. Emily is not scared of spiders. And if you pair her with Joran, there's a particular moment where she'll say, please don't, or it's like you have to go against a trial or something. And Emily goes, please don't let it be bugs. Please let it be spiders. And Joran goes, Emily, no. You, Emily, no. And when she points out, when you first kill the spiders, if you're with Tronny will comment on, hey, Emily, you know, we just killed spiders. And she goes, yeah, so? And he goes, well, aren't you scared of bugs? It's like, silly Tronny, those are spiders, not bugs. Which is a real callback to what Lucas said earlier in the game, where he comments on how inconsistent Emily's dislike for bugs is. Hey, look. It's a perfectly regular bamboo in that river. Yeah, Emily is weird. But she's awesome weird. Alright, so I can start the quest in there, but I can actually skip a step by going down here. Alright, so we just have different trials to do now. He says, I don't really like where this is going. I can see how these trials will prove quite the challenge for you, Pentafist. Shut your mouth, Grasshead. Alright, so the first one's right here. This one's super easy. There'll be a golden beetle. It will hide in the bush, and you just need to keep finding it. Oh, don't make me chase the bug. Not inside a bamboo maze. It could be anywhere. Begin trial. In we go. This is where it goes all the way back to the beginning, yeah. And that's it. You've done well, Seeker. Come and claim your reward. Very well, good Sir Samurai Beetles Master. There's the quest. Alright, so there's one map I need to go to that's actually very annoying to unlock. First things first, you gotta go this way. Don't you agree? Yeah, see, there's her spot. Mon Dieu, quite a lot of spiders here, don't you agree? Nods. And then Lee goes, wait, what? Alright, so I unlocked that, so now I need to go all the way to the other side of the entrance. Alright, so the other side of the entrance is quite a ways away, so I forget if we're going to stumble across another beetle guy prior to that. We might. Sort of. We have to go up here first. Yeah, this is how you unlock access through the tunnel here. Through some of the tunnels, anyways. Gonna have to hit that switch to unlock the top part, because the top part leads to another area. Alright, so this is the endurance challenge. This is actually a joke. If you have decent level equipment and turn the damage slider all the way down, you can't lose this. It's actually kind of brokenly stupid how easy it is. We have to fight now. Please let it be spiders. If you have Joran in your team, he comments on that. That like what I previously said. He's like, ew, Emily, no. I just have to survive for 2 minutes. I'm literally just gonna sit here. Might even go to this one. Eat some of my food while I wait, because I still got food from my order. I'm telling you, Nick, spiders these days just don't seem to cut it like they used to. I remember a time when spiders used to be a challenge. Back in the days pre-level 99.
They are still barely hurting me. One tick of health regen keeps getting me back to full health. Oh, defeat the remaining spiders again. Suck it. Song of Storms! Okay, well, it ended my Song of Storms. I'm now, because of that, I'm gonna have to take out my rage and aggression on the next enemy with Song of Storms. Someone else had to die. Another spider is gonna have to die because of you, good golden samurai, sir. It's dead. Oh. As long as it's not like a Black Widow or something. Right, so this one's like an illusion thing. I don't want to follow the bug, I want to run away from it. So every time I approach it, it's going to split off. Now this one is predictable. I actually remember the path for this one. If you guessed the wrong one, there's no real penalty, but wherever it is will automatically aggro it automatically aggroes all the enemies in the around it. Alright. While I'm here. Trial of Patience. So I need to count how many times this clicks. I believe the answer is 12 or 13, but... Oh, no. Okay. One, two, three, four, pipe is 5. The pipe is cheating. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is boring, but the game's constantly trying to talk. And even your own party members are against you. Like, they start counting and they try to give you the wrong numbers. Like, what, yeah. How many years ago was it? 6, maybe 8, 10 coins? Your own party members are against you. Now, I may have to start the other trial all over again. Nope. It goes to the left. Keeps going to the left. As it ends on the beginning bridge. No, not when you fight them. The dialogue is only so limitless, but she's been talking about how she constantly has to keep dealing with bugs during this whole thing. Like, because all the trials involve gold beetles, pretty much. Alright, now I gotta go to the old dojo. Gotta go to the old dojo. Gotta go. The old dojo. Old dojo. I'm just loading up the shortcuts here. There we go. Dojo. Here is the dojo. Time to enter. No, it's instance. I don't want to do this alone. Hi, prepare yourself. Show us what you have learned. Okay, I learned that. You dare strike me? Well done, Seeker. Hi. It seems nothing can faze you. Maybe you are indeed ready. You have mastered every trial put in front of you. The gold beetles are proof of that. You survived our little surprise. But this was not your last trial, oh no. In your last trial, you will face the guardian of this place. Speak to me if you wish to start the final test. Seeker, it's time for a duel. I would see the day a Seeker would best me in combat. It was a good fight, one you can be proud of. You have earned the mark of mastery with it, and with it the meteor shade. Now walk through the door behind me and speak to the ones that came before to receive your prize. Yeah. At least let his health bar get full first. No, I'm too fast for that. Sphere Lee, congratulations on passing the final trial. How? Do you wonder how I got first despite your clear advantage of dealing bugged damage? Well, that's something only a seasoned Spheromancer can answer. Or can understand. Oh, Lee and Apollo. Did you manage to finish the quest as well? Pretty much, Hexacast. Nice. I just barely managed. You know, a mage versus a samurai. You can imagine how that goes. Yeah, he's a cheater. Phew, that guy sure was fast. Hi. I see you've been doing that quest with Lee, Polly. I thought you were busy today. Bug Samurai boss. Or was he just a samurai? I'm not sure. Maybe his armor was just made him kind of look like a bug. Well, actually, traditional samurai armor is already bug inspired, so shut up, nerd. Wait, what's everyone doing here? Did we all pass the quest at the same time? Looks like it. Talk about coincidence. Oh well. That certainly was the worst quest ever. Yeah, and it's done and over with. Congratulations, Pentafist. Now the time has come to collect our reward. Wee, let's go. I don't need the lore. Did we just complete the game? Sort of. We completed the track and can now enter Rhombus Square. It means we reached the end game. What? I was expecting another dungeon. Yes, and its attainment is working on it apparently. People are hoping for an update that will complete the track. So, you're telling me Crossworlds is still in early access? Oh dear. Complete gaming experiences really have become rare these days. You know, at least it's all coherent with the lore. Humankind simply has yet to unlock the final part of the track. And it will happen if enough seekers run the track. Wait, that's very convenient. Wait. Lee, that means Grand Krishkajo is pretty much our last dungeon race, no? So, not counting the tutorial, we did 5 runs in total. And the final score, Lee versus Emily, is 5-0. Man, you really had the upper hand, didn't you? And here I thought I'd have a chance after I won the tutorial dungeon. Well, certainly was not a lot of fun to do those races. Let's continue once new dungeons are added. Anyways, want to check out Rhombus Square? Sure, why not? Where do we have to go? Yeah. Cool bugs. Back to Cross Central and then take the south exit. Très bien. I honestly want to get out of this bug-infested place, so I'll go ahead. Let's meet at Cross Central. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Did it, Lee? Got the last shade. It means you can also access the northern part of Sapphire Ridge. Hopefully we'll find the place in your dreams. Somewhere in that area. After all, we're all running out of options. Of course, if you'd like, we can join the others and explore Rhombus Square first. Finding Satoshi's hideout can wait a little bit longer. What do I have to explore, though? I can do so. I'm not gonna do like another dungeon or anything, but I can push the story a little bit. Yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Hey, Lee, did you see something you remember? Finally, found something. Well then, we should have a closer look around here, but make sure to explore the place by yourself. I'm just going to take the right exit here, because this will get me something that'll save me a little bit of time in the future. Wait, is it here? Is this the entrance is the entrance in this area? Alright now. Is there any way to activate it? You remember how? Apparently not entirely. Alright, we'll give our best. We have to look around. Maybe, and I will watch the logs. Maybe I can pick something up as well. Nope. So there's 3 triggers we have to get. Oh, that's the wrong way. If you don't follow the path specifically, you have to restart it. All right, one more. No. Oh, come on. There we go. Go through and you're going to notice a very similar looking area. Another secluded location. If you remember, this is where we played as Shizuka in the beginning of the game in the tutorial. Shizuka. Hello again. Hi. Still kicking, I see. Did you just forget everything I told you? Oh, that's just wonderful. So the bot is fully aware of itself and it doesn't even matter anymore. And then you simply escape your prison, re-enter the playground, just strolling around with my memories like they're yours to use freely. Can somebody please just delete you already? Oh, how I'd love to just rip your head off. But what does it even matter in this cursed simulation? If only I knew the machine you're running on, I'd gladly crush those circuits myself. Sorry. Don't you dare just sorry me like that. I know exactly why you're here. You plan to see him, and I won't let you. Why? You have no right to see him. You have no right to exist. All you should do is disappear. But since you won't do that, I'll fight you right here, right now. As long as it takes you to give up. Alright. Bye. What? What was that? Why do you do so much damage? You're even more fake than I expected. Lee! The heck? This is stupid. Bye-bye. Whatever, I'll just keep fighting you no matter how fast you defeat me. We're not done yet. Just because you won doesn't mean I'll let you proceed. Next duel. Curse you. What is even your point? Keep... Leave us alone already. I'll keep fighting you forever. You and your stupid damage glitch. Yes. No, it's nothing. Hey, no. How do you know? Fine. You can enter. This way. Hi? Is that... It really happened. Satoshi, finally, we found you. Lee, you're here. Does that mean... Is he with you as well? Alright, this way, please. Make sure you can read the number of this device. It's possible to connect to it using an IDN client. Just make sure you look closely at the number, Lee. Alright, one moment, please. Satoshi, I'm so glad to see you again. Same for me. It has been too long. Sergey, is that you? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but before we continue, let me start a little program. You're about to get a lot of exposition here. Alright. Let's stay close and talk quietly. This room is being monitored. Having the noise around us should sufficiently mess with the protocol, at least for some time. I see. Well then, let me get straight to the point. Sergey, you already know about Evotars. Is Lee aware of herself as well? Yes, she is. Good, that will make things much easier. Lee, let me start by saying that you are, in fact, the very first functional Evotar. Minus a few remaining technical issues, like your malfunctioning speech module. Why? Wait, so I didn't imagine it? You can talk? Partially. I hard-coded a few words into our module. I wasn't even aware that was an option. You always manage to surprise me, Sergey. Are you also responsible for the insane amount of damage she's dealing? Yes. Though it wasn't intended, and unfortunately I couldn't remove it once I got her into the game. Great work. That duel sure was a lot of fun. I just love that entire conversation. Anyway, let me tell you what happened after Gotham, Shizuka, and I left Entertainment. Despite countless attempts, we failed to convince Instatainment to support our research. It was in that hopeless moment that we met a certain person. Mr. Benedict Sidwell. That's the name he gave us, at least. We never met him in person and knew very little about him, yet he believed in our vision and offered us his support. And indeed, with his help, we continued our research on Evotars. He provided us with everything we needed. Technical equipment, confiscated confidential specifications, and most of all, a test environment within the playground. We managed to continue our research within Crossworlds. Instatainment never interfered. To this day, I don't know how we did it. Things started within this small area of Sapphire Ridge. However, over time, we realized that a larger testing area was required for effective research. That's how we ended up in Vermilion Wasteland, a discontinued expansion to the playground. Mr. Sidwell made it ours for research. We called it Evotar Ground. The new location wasn't the most appealing, but it certainly helped with our research. It didn't take us long to reach our first major milestone. Our first Evotar, Lee, was born, derived from Shizuka's avatar. Back then, things were going rather well. We made so much progress, it was exciting. Following prototypes have proven to be almost feature complete. It was at that point that a long lingering question started to emerge. What exactly should we do with those Evotars? Around this time, Mr. Sidwell made requests for additional features. He wanted to know if we could extract memories from Evotars. The memories of the original players. Hence, his original intent became clear to us. He made us develop a system to gather intelligence from players of Crossworlds. The method works on any player of Crossworlds. First, we apply a custom CrossCode to the target player, overriding the original. After a short learning phase, we decouple it again. From then on, the modified CrossCode can be run autonomously. The Evotar is born. In order to fully regain their memories, the Evotar needs to spend some time within the Evotar ground. As soon as this is complete, we gather the intelligence. It turns out you can't simply extract their memory. But of course, you can interrogate an Evotar just like any person. Interrogate them with virtually no restraints on the technique. The method worked. We managed to collect highly confidential information in secret without leaving any trace. Of course, once we discovered what kind of business we ended up in, we started to protest. We never intended Evotars to be used in that manner. We were ready to drop everything, however. It was too late for that. We've broken several agreements with our ex-employer. That's why we've been reluctant to report anything to the authorities. And even when we considered doing that, Mr. Sidwell managed to blackmail us into submission. His intention was clear. Any of us tried to leave, our days would be numbered. Well, not that it mattered to me. You mean your heart disease? Please do not tell me. I'm sorry. The Satoshi you knew died 2 years ago. Standing in front of you is the Evotar of Satoshi. No. I myself created this copy as an offer to Mr. Sidwell so that I could continue to serve him. In return, I wanted him to let Shizuka go. I was naive to ever think he'd fulfill his end of the agreement. I cannot believe this. Don't feel sorry, Sergey. Nothing could have been done about my disease anyway. Becoming an Evotar was the only option for me to stay in this world. Need to switch rooms now, otherwise the masking will lose its effect. Follow me. Yoshi. A system to extract information from players? This is unbelievable. Kind of breaks the atmosphere, doesn't it? We're not here to have a good time, Shizuka. So, you are now an Evotar. Can you move around freely in the playground? No. These days, I am confined within this building. That's also why I know little of what is happening outside. Are you aware that Lee has been in Evotar ground again recently? I suspected it from protocol readings I had access to. Suppose they tried to drag Lee back into it? Yes. And once she was there, they could effectively track our connection. They almost managed to locate me. Sidwell is already fully aware of your actions. This is troublesome. Something else I wonder. How did Lee learn the truth about herself? You did not know? Your little sister paid us a visit. You did? She confronted Lee with the truth very abruptly. Not again. I don't see the problem. I merely told her the truth. You know full well what the consequences your actions could have had. Well, it happened. We can't change it now. I'm glad that Lee was strong enough to overcome it this time around. Yes. Congratulations, Lee. We're also very proud of you. Shizuka, stop acting like a child. Excuse me? You never stopped acting like a freak, only caring for your dear little AI sister. Enough already. Look, I know you have issues with Lee, but you need to understand one thing. She is our best chance to get out of this mess, both of us. What do you mean? It's thanks to her that we got in contact with Sergey. Not only that, but she's the only one who can reach the Evotar server. Why is now the first time I'm hearing of this? I couldn't share this with you or anybody else. We're all being... And that's a dead spider. We're all being monitored. It would have jeopardized the whole plan. Anyway, with both Sergey's and Lee's help, we might be able to get everyone out of this. You, me, maybe even Gotham. Evotar server is the host for all Evotars with the exception of Lee. It's located within the playground itself. Yeah. Somewhere inside the dungeon compound of the Evotar grounds. Access is highly limited. Only avatars with the embedded access key can enter the area without triggering the self-destruct sequence. Remote administration is disabled entirely with the exception of one command, the deletion of all data. It is Sidwell's final trump card. The server is impossibly hard to reach, and even if we tried, he could wipe its data at any time. It would put an end to almost any Evotar in existence, myself included. For Shizuka and Gotham, there might still have been a slim chance to escape this whole mess. But for me, it's close to impossible. However, now that Lee is here, things have changed. Because she has an access key embedded, she can reach the Evotar server. Come again? Why does Lee have the key out of all people? Because I tricked Sidwell into giving it to her. I faked the malfunction of Lee's Evotar. I told Sidwell that the best chance to fix it would be to inspect the state of the Evotar and server side by side. Well, Lee was still connected. However, I wasn't allowed to access the server. As a compromise, I convinced Sidwell to go to the server together with Lee. He attempted to debug the issue while I provided remote support. In order to do that, Lee was given the access key. Despite all the efforts, I told him the issue could not be fixed. As a final attempt, Lee was relocated to my personal development server, but ultimately I concluded that she was broken for good. I was tasked with deleting her. Instead, I secretly snuck her back into official game servers, hidden within a small data corruption of the database, one where I was certain an old colleague would eventually be tasked with looking into it. Oh yes, that data corruption, what the heck? You really did not go easy on me. I had to make sure that not just anyone could fix it, and it worked. Honestly, all of this was a huge gamble, but here you are. You received my message and found me. And now, we need to figure out how Lee can reach the Evotar server before Sidwell has a chance to wipe its data. And I already have a few ideas I'd like to discuss with you in detail, Sergey. Of course. Let's relocate back to the previous room. From here on out, Sergey and I will dive into the technical details. You two probably don't want to stick around for that. Maybe spend some time together as well. Talk it out. She can't talk. Come on, you know what I mean. Do I really have to? Please, dear sister. Fine. Alright, what should we do? Honestly, there's nothing interesting to see in this building, and anyway, I hate it in here. Let's just head outside. This whole area is just so terribly delimited. No way to move around. So there's a little spot at the lake over there. Let's go there. Spot's pretty nice, isn't it? Certainly better than anything you'd find in Vermilion Wasteland. Let's sit down for a bit. Exactly. So what words can you say exactly? Hi, bye, Lee, how, why, wait, sorry. That's it? Must be bothersome. So still wearing those horns? You hate them too? They're the worst, aren't they? That all happened because of a stupid joke. I often complain that horns don't fit the Spheromancer character design at all. So of course, one day Sergey gifted them to me. Very funny. And then they'd always log into my account and equip them. Those idiots. So now you ended up with them. Sorry for that. Why? Don't ask me. I didn't do it. Well, at least they left you the scar. Scars are badass. Guess you both have the same taste. Makes sense. But you're lucky, you know that? You missed the worst stuff. You didn't have to witness your brother dying in front of you. And the futility of the whole situation. They just kept you in that room all the time. Taking care of you. Sorry. Shut up! Don't be sorry. Honestly, none of this is your fault. If anything, I should apologize for what I did to you. This whole situation has been going on for so long already. Just don't know what to do anymore. How much longer can this how much longer I can take this? Stop that. How can you be like this after all the things I did to you? It's too soon. Getting all touchy like that, that is nothing like me. Hi, you two still at it? I think we're done for the most part. There is one more thing. Shizuka, how is Gotham doing these days? Well, I didn't speak much with him recently. He's busy designing his levels and flying around in his fancy avatar. He seems content enough. Gotham? It might be especially difficult to get him out of this. We did, in fact, meet him while we were in the Evotar ground. From what we saw, it looked like he is physically located in the playground. Could that be the case? Yeah, we're supposed to get Thunder here too. Yes. Somehow Sidwell convinced him to do that. It's easier to keep him under control that way. And well, Gotham was always excited about creating his own worlds. The prospect of experiencing it in person was quite appealing to him. Really, I think he's a lost cause. He's stuck in his fantasy world, playing his little god figure. That blue avatar with orange clothing? Yes, that's him. That is unexpected. He acts like such a different character. the whole point. In any case, we should try and figure out if he's on our side with this or not. Shizuka, can you try talking to him about this? Just hinting at what is happening? I can try. Well then, I think I have a good grasp of the situation. We will need time for preparations though. Certainly. If you have any more questions, you know how to reach me. Yes, I'm glad I was able to meet both of you again. Same for me. One last thing. Looking at what Sidwell accomplished so far, I'm certain that he has specific ways to track your actions. Because of that, please be extra careful if you plan to involve any other player. I will. I already have my suspects. Well then, goodbye and see you soon. Goodbye. Take care. Bye. You too, Lee. Phew, that was a lot to take in, correct? So what to do next? Right, we should head back to east of Sapphire Ridge, especially to that old dojo where you got the meteor shard. According to Satoshi, an entrance to the Evotar ground is hidden in that area. I would like to have a look at it. You can use this to quick connection to the dojo. We'll just inspect this, and then we will, I think I found it. Right here, the wall to the east. Let me see if I can open it. There we go. Let's see what we find in there. This is it, Lee. If we go through that tunnel, we will reach Vermilion Wasteland. Lucas, the avatar of him, he is hopefully still out there. If we act fast enough, we might be able to reach him. Please, Lee, please stop. Running in there alone and unprepared is destined to fail. Do not worry. I'm pretty positive that we will find a way to reach the Evotar server. To be honest, I'm more concerned about what comes afterwards. Assuming that we reach the server and manage to make a backup of all the Evotars, we still need a proper environment to run them. A new place for Evotars. One way or another, we need Instantainment's permission for that. I'm not entirely sure how to tackle this issue yet. Even for an employee like me, it's difficult to reach the right people to talk to about this. Well, that certainly dampened the mood. I am sorry. There really is no point in worrying about this now. We just have to try our best and see what happens. Waiting it out simply is not an option. Let's head back. Oh yes, one last thing. Could you go to the First Caller's HQ? I'd like to try something out. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up here in just a second. No one seems to be here right now. Perfect. Can you please have a closer look at the projection in the meeting room? Alright, I have the model number. One moment, please. Hi. It works. That is very convenient. Toshi told me how to connect to any projector inside the playground. That way, I'll be able to talk to other players. This might come in handy pretty soon. Well, still too early to get into the details right now. Anyway, should we call it a day? I will need a bit more time thinking about all of this myself. So. Hey, Mario Bros, you're in time for me to almost end the stream. I wonder how the others are doing. Helen, Buggy, Emily, all of them. Alright. Oh, you did? Sweet. Good morning, Lee. Hello, Lee. Oh, hello, Lee. We just keep running into each other recently, don't we? Actually, this is very convenient, since I wanted to speak with you. Why? Just had a quick talk with Lynn. I need to take a little break from the game soon. That means I won't be around for some time. It's personal stuff. I'd rather not talk about it, sorry. I will still be around the next few days, though. If there's anything else you'd like to do, as usual, just call me via D-Link. See you. Bye. And then Helen's gonna come from the staircase. Then again, with the end... Alright, there's still enough time to prepare. You should make sure your stats and equipment level are as high as possible. Might be worthwhile to visit Rhombus Square for that. Then again, with the amount of damage you always deal, I think you might be good to go. Head back to the hideout once you're ready. Oh, why hello there, Lee. You're here as well? So she gives you exposition here. Hi. Lee dear, it's good to see you. I just had to talk with Tronny. Did he tell you the news already? It's a shame, but that's how it is. In moments like this, real life has to come first. Today really isn't the best day, eh? Not only is Tronny going to leave, but I had to cancel a special endgame quest I was planning to partake in together with Albert. Why? Because he's meeting his old friend somewhere in Rhombus Square. I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but why should I care when he just drops our plans so quickly? Just make sure not to tell Buggy about it. I would be really angry otherwise. So this is where we're gonna save the game. In all honesty, not gonna lie with you guys, there's the potentiality that I beat this game next stream. If I stream this on a day off, I will beat this game next stream. Like, including the DLC and everything. I could probably beat this game next stream. It really just comes down to the puzzles, but if I stream it on a day off, this game will be over. I told you it was going to be short. Not only am I killing everything super fast, but I wasn't doing any side quests. All right. So that's the stream for today. That was fun. I definitely do enjoy the dialogue. I'm actually super happy, you know, I'm doing this stream because it actually allows me to look. It gives me a recorded record where I can look back at the moments with the dialogue changes, which I've always wanted to do. So this is actually really nice. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow is Biomutant at noon. It may possibly get pushed back depending on if I can get back in time. But good news, I figured out how to adjust times on my phone. The mobile version doesn't allow you to do it if you've set the stream on desktop, but if I use a browser and use desktop mode, I can actually modify times. So instead of leaving a pinned message saying I can't make it, I'll actually be able to just adjust the time and then probably also leave a pinned message. But I'm still hoping to be able to start the stream at noon. So definitely look forward to that. And then Saturday will be more Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is making its return. So with that said, guys, I'm going to see everyone later. My name is Daimien Kamiya, the Omni King, and be you friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council, I'm going to see you later. Goodbye, guys.